What is up, guys? Diversity Double Shot here, and today I'm going to be talking with you guys about training with Goku. Now in this video I'm going to go ahead and go over all the moves that you will get from training with Goku, and I'm also going to go ahead and talk about some of the lessons that he wants you to do and all of that good stuff. Now before I get into it, I want to go ahead and talk with you guys about the training system in the game. Now if you don't remember, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1, basically the way the instructor system worked was you would have a trainer, you would train with him or her one time, and then you would have to go around doing other things such as other parallel quests, or basically just waiting until a little question mark popped up above their head, which pretty much told you that they were ready to train you. Now in this game they went ahead and updated it. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 you can now do all the lessons with an instructor back to back, and I really like that feature. Definitely a big thumbs up to the game makers for that. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. Now of course, starting off training with Goku, you have to do basically a test run. So he basically says, let's go ahead and see what you're made of, and you and him fight one-on-one. Now if you go ahead and you do that lesson, you get the Spirit Bomb. Now the Spirit Bomb is a very good move. I use it, but you're definitely going to need a little bit of training with it because it's hard to land on an enemy. Now usually what I do is I either stun them and then I hit them with it, or I get really close to them and I hit them with it if they're an AI, or I go ahead and I throw it and then I go ahead and I run up to the enemy and I keep them occupied via doing, you know, basic attacks. That's pretty much how I get it, and I usually get it around 60 to 70% of the time, but like I said, it's a hard move to land 100% of the time. Now moving on to Lesson 1, now this is where you fight Krillin, Yamcha, and Gohan as a teen. Of course you do fight Goku as well, but basically if you go ahead and you beat this, then you would get instant transmission. Now instant transmission is probably one of the best moves out there. I use it. I really like it because it's all about timing. If you time it right, you can basically pop up behind an enemy and basically hit them where they're vulnerable. So it's very, very good move. I like it a lot. Going ahead, moving on to Lesson 2. Lesson 2, you have to use 10x Kamehameha to actually finish off Goku, Goten, and Gohan. Now you fight all three of them, and you can basically use any other moves that he wants you to use to knock down their health, but you have to finish all of them off with 10x Kamehameha. And if you do finish them off with 10x Kamehameha, you yourself get to use 10x Kamehameha on your created character, and you get that unlocked for your character. Now moving on to Lesson 3, this is the last lesson. This is the one where he basically says, use everything I've taught you on me, and let's see what you've actually learned. And if you go ahead and you beat this one, then you get the Super Kamehameha. Now, I actually have had Super Kamehameha the whole time I've had the game, just because I transferred my character from Xenoverse 1. And I love this move. This is probably the only ultimate attack that I actually use. I also use 20x Kaioken Kamehameha, but I find myself using the Super Kamehameha a lot more just because it charges faster and you don't necessarily have to be a certain range away from it, and there's no real tactics you have to use to actually land this move. You can almost get it to hit every single time, so that's why I use Super Kamehameha. But with all that being said, that's pretty much all the things that you get from training with Goku. Now if you guys want me to make any more videos on other trainers, any specific ones, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section down below, because I'm going to go ahead and go around and basically try to get all of the characters as my instructors at one point and make videos on the different moves and things like that that you get from them. So if you guys want to see any specific instructors first, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section. But with all that being said, if you guys liked that video, definitely be sure to hit the like button, as well as hit that subscribe button down below. If you guys want to check out any of my other Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 content or my Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 playthrough, go ahead and check that out on my channel. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.